Scarlet Havoc. Ares and a Teutonic Dragon Slayer. Who's the Slayer? The Slayer is Siegfried. So it's Siegfried and Ares. Siegfried and Ares. So Ares, chariots. Where is Ziggy Stardust? Have I not got Siegfried? If I don't have Siegfried, that's an issue, because then that means I'll have to try to freaking figure out the fusion part. And by try to figure out, I mean open up a little tab and find out how to use it. It's looking likely that I do not have Siegfried. Which is most unfortunate. I guess I'll have to get that fusion calculator up. So, Siegfried. That's of the strength. Let me just double check for the strength there. Listen, could I have got maybe the majority of the strength arcana personas except the one? Wait a minute, was Siegfried the ultimate persona of that arcana? I think that it can't remember. You know what? Let's back out a moment. I want to check this. See if it actually says anything about it. Because if so, that means we're in the big leagues now. We have to have the ultimate personas to be able to use fusion spells. I'm gonna exert Odin for you. Scavenge. That was one we could actually fuse, isn't it? But I was like, oh, we don't need that one. It's like, it's the ultimate persona of that then. Yeah, it is. It's the ultimate persona of the strength arcana. Old Ziggy Stardust. I get Ziggy, you know, is spelled with a Z and not an S, but it's kind of like Siegfried, you know? Unless it's not actually pronounced that way. What are these two figures into? Well, a persona I've already got. What if I fused 2 and 3 and we get another hangman arcana, so still that works out perfectly actually. Wait, isn't that rock thing? Yeah, it is. It's a raging tiger. It nullifies fire and resists lights with swift strike. And a Herculean strike. Recalmed or null distress, you will get crushed. And now how the hell am I gonna feel Siegfried? I feel like I should also be checking that other persona as well. I am Nebiros. I was born of thee and I shall walk by thy side. Provided I've got legs, but I'm not sure I do, so I walk on my hands. You'll have to try and social inconvenience. Okay, I do have. I have at least one leg. Ha! It's not a leg, that's my penis. You know what? I remember seeing, like, when I watched TV with my mother, one time we were, like, kind of browsing through random channels, different shows were on. And I think it must have been one of those embarrassing bodies shows, or something similar. And it had the strangest thing I've ever seen. Well, no, I've seen strange things. You know, it really puts into question, you know, the guy's logic of being like, they want to have a giant penis. Well, this guy had a penis that literally was the size of a leg. It looked like a freaking elephant's leg. Not practical at all. I'm not sure what the cause of it was. I think it was some kind of tumor or something. I'm not sure, but that's clearly not normal. You know, he's swift to evade, isn't he? On the striking side. Look at that! The strike is literally going off the freaking text bar. What's up with that? Attack power while enraged. Well, I don't want you to be enraged in general, so forget the rage entirely. In fact, forget the whole thing, because I'm not really going to be using this persona anyway. It's just there so that we have a matching persona for when we hang out with Michael again. So, how do we go about fusing this bad boy? I mean, I'm looking at these high-level personas and I'm like, oh wait, actually, this persona is actually amongst one of the fusions. We could fuse it with... Oh. It's like, yeah! Oh. It's the ultimate persona of the Fortune Arcana. I don't think we even made that persona yet. Like, god damn it. Is there any easier one than that? Is it another fusion? Oh, of course, it's freaking fused with the freaking ultimate of the priestess. Typical. Well, these high-level personas can fuse into the big boys, you know. Kind of think that I don't even need Black Frost, really, do I? And he's got a bit of range to him, but he doesn't really have any attack that hits everything, which is a shame. Hey, look. The Aeon social link that we don't have. It's like, I think this is the only game in the Persona games. Well, actually, no. I think the early Persona games might have had the Aeon as an arcana, but it's absent in Persona 4 and 5, I'm pretty sure. Do I fuse my first Aeon Persona just to clear up space? I mean, I'm pretty sure this... Well... Okay. Why would it need to dodge fire? It is the ultimate of fire. It drains the fire. It doesn't want to dodge it. It wants to accept it. Ascaris. Change of plans. Let me just double check what that, let's see, how was the original? Yeah, that one can go. What was that requested from? Yeah, Girimehkala. Girimehkala, how do we fuse that? Pretty sure it needs a lot of personas. Yeah, it needs freaking 4 personas. Needy bastard. So we need Gur, Vitala, Taraka, and Randa. So we need 4 slots cleared up just to freaking fuse this bastard. This is worse than the other one, honestly. Okay, here's an idea. Well, if we fuse that. Yeah. Well, you know, we'd actually get one of the songs we need, but I'm not getting rid of Principality, even though I could just bring it back into the fold anyway. So it's like, no, he must stay in his form since, you know, I first obtained it God knows how long ago. If I fuse it with Laxmi, it gets another hang point, so I could do it that way. And just have to remember to get an Empress Watch. We're just upgrading the Hanged Man continuously here. I am Hectongeus, I am one with you. I don't know how to read your name. Trying to think of it, is the request just to make the persona, or is there a specific way we gotta go about it? It's gotta have a specific ability that has to learn. Herculean Strike is cursed, man. It just goes off the freaking text bar each time. Look at that. Mamudoon. I don't know why, but it's making me think of, you know, what's it called? The Babadook or something like that? It's like, this is, another film, it'd be called Mamudoon. It's just like, what does it mean? It's like, I don't know, it just sounded cool. It sounded like, that's a villain's name. Like, do you not know what the word actually means? Because I don't. I mean, it's used for darkness, so I'd assume it's darkness related. Well, Herculean Strike is always cursed anyway. It goes off the page. Well, not the page, off the text bar. So that clears up a wonderful 4 slots. Now let me just double check this request so that I don't just fuse it and you're just like, you didn't fuse it the way I wanted you to fuse it, you fool. Great, sleep is on a via fusion. Okay, we just need to fuse this. That works for me. So we need you expensive bastards. Who do we need next? Is it you? Yes. You other expensive bastards. And devil. You not so expensive bastards. And grr, the last one. Now we're into this record session and it's like we haven't really accomplished much. I mean, we've accomplished quite a bit request-wise. This is an interesting combination. It's like, that's to imply that you got the combination you need to fuse it. Perform a cross-spread fusion involving the results. Only that one, because, you know, we haven't got the other ones. Kind of think that this is the ultimate one of the Hierophant, isn't it? Koryu, I think it is. You need all of the ooze and the core. I think this one is the ultimate of death. Which one would this be? Wait, isn't this just King Frost? Why is it not highlighted? I'm pretty sure we already used that one. This is just not highlighted unless you've got the personas you need at that point in time. Stupid, if that's the case. What I find stupid is this level 42 persona, level 65, and we have to make 4 spaces just for this bastard. Who is weak to wind and light, but he repels slash. Imagine if it got a fusion accident. It's like, you got a different persona. It's like, son of a... I am Girimehkala, ready for action. The Gourmet King certainly confuses Girimehkala with power. He looks like a Gourmet King, doesn't even look at that belly. This would be what, I can't even remember the freaking guy's name. But the Moon Arcana guy, if he turned into a persona, he turned into this food. You seem to complete your request just for the moment while I check. I see that Girimehkala now resides within you. You can't utilize his name, can you? Well done, you have fulfilled my request. I prepared a special reward for you instead. Which you may be able to create Nebiros. If you are strong enough to control this persona, then please give it a try. Please set your word. Doing marionettes. So what's next on the list? Great Dai Sojo. It doesn't even require that they have a specific move or anything. It's just create this persona. That's all I'm asking. He's of the Hierophant, and oh Jesus Christ, he requires 5 freaking goddamn personas. That's kind of ridiculous. It's all of the Matamas, so we've already got one of them, but still, that's insane. Oh boy. What was the other request again? I'd rather do that one. So Ares and Siegfried. A giant elephant monster of Sri Lankan myth. It is typically portrayed as being ridden by the evil one, Mara. Whoever looks into its evil eye is said to be met with misfortune. Are we talking about that Mara? Giant penis riding chariot persona Mara? Tell me that Mara rides on this. Does he become a chariot? Is he like a transformer? Seriously, Mara's gotta be one of those personas that the first time anyone ever sees it is just like, what the fuck is that? It is literally a giant penis on a chariot. That is insane. How do we fuse the other one again? I can't even remember what it's called. I've already forgotten. Oh yeah, it's Siegfried we're trying to get, right? Siegfried. What's the easiest way we could go about this? The path of least resistance. Well, we've got 3 slots to work with. So does this guy fuse in any of these fusions? Because that would narrow it down a little bit. I'm not seeing any mention of the moon arcana in any of these fusions, so it looks like that's not the case. So we're gonna have to start from scratch. The cheapest one is to get 3 of the strength arcana. And we do have 3 slots, so we can do that, I guess. And then it turns out, oh, I don't actually have all of those ones. So the main ingredients... Fuck, I actually don't have the main ingredient. I was joking! I was joking about that, but apparently I do not have the main ingredient, which is Kali. This is a devastating appearance here. Devastating. Devastating. Well, how do I fuse Kali? Can I do the same thing there? Ah, god damn it. Even that one's a pain in the ass. It's like, yeah, you can fuse it. You just need 3 matching personas. This is gonna be the most expensive shit, man. And... Hanuman. And... Valkyrie. Super expensive ones and then the cheap ones. We're gonna be out of money at this rate. This is getting insane. All because I never fused this one before. What a troll. At least it nullifies, you know, slash attacks, but I'm not gonna be using it. I just need it in fusion. And it's gonna need 2 other teammates to be able to fuse. Unless there is an always, isn't it? Nah, it's all trash. I am Kali, behold my power. Of the team manager. Your wallet is death-bound, because you're going to lose a lot of money on fused multiple souls. Now I'm like, should I really be leaving Tarkus so soon? I need to, you know, make up for the loss of money here. This is ridiculous. Salt Dive. You're eating into the protagonist's Christmas fund, man. He's gonna buy the most elaborate cake. Revolution is on. Actually, no, the revolution's off because I don't really use that. Deathbound is now it's Zob's Ice. Because your wallet's gonna be cold with no money inside it. Why not? Not that it's like all this, but I'm not even gonna be using this because I'm gonna use it in a fusion that's gonna cost me another small fortune. Man, can you imagine if freaking Atlas did the freaking mobile game route of this? It's like, for every fusion, you require to pay real money to get them out of Compendium. And we have requests where you have to use fusions of up to 8 or more personas. Give us your money. Our wallet is fine. According to Hindu myth, she is a consort of Shiva, also called the Black One. She is a symbol of destruction. She is usually depicted wearing a chain of human heads. can't see any human heads on it. Oh wait, no. Chain, yeah, I see it. The skulls. For whatever reason I thought like a chain on the head for some reason. No, it's on closed ends. Now we need the freaking super expensive one again. Oh, while we're at it, what on? 4-5 edition. We took this form with the Yakushibu, who can't be killed by human, animal, or the other, and killed his foe at dusk since he couldn't die at other times. Imagine that. Basically being more or less immortal except for at one point in the day. And only under specific circumstances at that. And the cheaper one. Well, we're gonna complete all the strength arcana, it seems. Siegfried! No. You can do better than that. No, you can still do better than that. Actually... yeah, you can still do better than that. Why won't you inherit the ability I want you to inherit? Kali... what one did they learn? Yeah, it absorbs ice. I want some more resistance to things. You're not gonna learn it, are you? That's great. He didn't want the ice. Too cold for him. Kind of wild, you know. Siegfried here is the ultimate persona of the strength arcana. Then you got Ares, who isn't even the ultimate persona of its arcana. I mean, isn't Ares the god of war or something like that? I am Siegfried, the stalwart harbinger of thy victory. A lot of us personas say that, you know. He imagines socially confuses Siegfried with power. And as he did that, he's like, ow! I just impaled my foot. Oh, hi, Campbell. And imagine that, it's like high counter. It doesn't actually have a high chance of countering moves. They just summon a counter that is particularly high off the ground. It leads to confusion, of course. Great bonus. What does that mean? Great bonus. You know, trouble with these abilities is I don't even know what it does. When it's the auto versions, it just tells you it's the auto version. It doesn't tell you specifically what that ability is. It's like I never memorized all these ones, man. Yeah, Bash is pretty pitiful, so go down. Blade of Fury is now deathbound. Wasn't that the one it freaking fused from? It's like, yes, your world has been destroyed once more. What can Siegfried be fused into while we're at it? I like how the next ability is Arms Master. But then look at this thing, this is the clear Arms Master. Wait, isn't this the ultimate of the justice? I think it is in this game. Oh well, we just need to get Ares now and then get the hell out of here before I lose more money. I mean, to be fair, Ares is in the same one as Rick and 4, so... But still, look how low level it is compared. But it's the god of war in Greek mythology, man, and it's so low levels. Favoritism. The German name of the hero in the poem of the Nebiros. I cannot pronounce that at all. It looks like some kind of what were they called? The Dwemer, you know, in Elder Scrolls. That's one of their places. That's clearly one of their locations. You've come across a Dwemer dungeon or whatever. So I assume that's German, considering German name of the hero in the epic poem. So that's gotta be German. There's plot twists like, no, actually it's French. It's like, that doesn't look like French to me. I may not understand French, but that looks nothing like French. Dragon Fafnir's blood made him invincible, but a single leaf on his back resulted in a weak spot. Really? I feel like there could have been even more on the nose of that. Imagine if the story had a single leaf on his crotch. It's like, well, that's every man's weak spot there. So let's go use that spell. And then as I leave this place to do that, I realize I didn't accept the request. I'm pretty sure I did. But I will double check. Yep. How's everyone's levels doing anyway? $55, $56, $54. Ken, you're doing so much better than the other two, so I'm gonna switch you out with Mitsuru simply so that we can, you know, give both outfits at the same time. Well, not really, because I'm gonna give back Ego his one first. So in the meat outfits. I got anything better for you? Sweet. No. And of course your outfit gives you less armor. But we gotta see well, we see them wearing their casual clothes. So why do the casual clothes have to be so hard to unlock if they're not really that big? One of the few items that actually changes the in-game, you know, outfit of the character, and it's just like that. It's bullshit. Man, look at that movement on them. They look like they're in a band. A really weird band. Just like the protagonist, he's like, I'm playing bass, and Akiko, he's playing the maracas, and I guess Mitsuru is playing just one note at a time on a piano with her sword, and Koromaru is like, what could we imagine Koromaru playing? He's just keeping the rhythm. Just now realizing something. We have to go back to the start anyway, just to freaking complete the quest. So why would I even bring Mitsuru along anyway? Ah, no. Somebody find the stairs.
Very well. I'll resume my investigation.
Hey, you!
There are 2 enemies.
Wow. Cool, that's on the left.
I'll scan the target. It has multiple weaknesses.
Pierce damage. Shame we didn't bring the car along. Siegfried! Varies in Siegfried's power, you are a scholar.
2 enemies left!
Which deals heavy slash damage to all. Slash!
This ends now!
Oh man. Oh, this is just sad. We'll do it again, one more time.
Good job!
So cool we have to do it twice. Hey look, it's Lexi. I could technically get it this way, you know? It's weaker than the one I had, but you know, at least I don't have to get it back out of storage anytime soon. Because I can just keep it for free. It is the what I'm thinking, right? Yeah, it is. So that just leaves... Actually, what does that leave? Have I got all the personas I need? Let's recap. We got Lovers, Star. We got the Temperance, we got the Hangman, we even got the Moon, that we don't actually use. I mean, we do in real life, of course, and of course, Mars. Empress, Lovers, Hanged, Temperance, Star, Moon, and Sun level up automatic. So we got everything we want. So, unless her next request is a really slow. Hang on a moment there. Yes, them there golden rare bastards. Oh, I pressed the wrong fucking button. I pressed circle instead of X. God damn it. Oh, freaking muscle memory is so bad. Oh, no, not this. God damn, I'm such an idiot. Let's get the hell out of here before I freaking click a different button. Good God, we had it too. It was within my grasp. I pressed the wrong freaking button. That's how rusty I am at this game. Seem to complete the request. Just a moment while I check. I've confirmed your casting of the fusion spell, Scarlet Havoc. You use it twice, in fact. In this fusion spell, you slice the enemy into a million tiny slivers. Well, it took its time to get there, of course. If we want to be sliced that many times, there would be nothing left but a pile of dust. I mean, they basically just used a sawmill against the enemies, which doesn't really feel very fitting considering they use swords. Oh, is the dust at your feet? Accept your rewards. What's next on the agenda? Valhalla. Well, I think we can actually do that one as well. Actually, no, we can't. We need Odin for that. Do I dare try to summon Odin? All we need is interruption. Where was I? I mean, the only other one we need is Valkyrie. Valkyrie's relatively cheap. I mean, it even says it in the fusion there. It's just that, it's kind of a pain in the ass. So I guess we're moving over to the winter outfits now. Let me check. How does one fuse Odin? Well, that one persona she granted us the ability to make, we could fuse that one, but we don't have its other one on, so... Could fuse, where is it? Yeah, Yaksmi can be fused. It's just, it's fused with the Ultimate of the Justice, so we don't have that one either. And of course there's the obvious one, Loki, which we don't have, I don't think. Have I fused Loki? No, we haven't. I'm pretty sure we have the ability to fuse it now, though. Or do we? No, I don't think we've maxed out the pool arcana yet, have we? So I don't think we can actually fuse that one yet. And even if we could, you know, it'd be a pain in the ass. But, you know, Loki and Thor can be fused together to make that persona, but, Have we got any budget persona fusions here that won't, you know, put me in debt? Because I'm not really seeing any real options yet. Well, there is actually one that just requires 3, but I don't think we have that level of flexibility these days. After, you know, fusing however many percent we fuse now. We don't even have any space for it. Yeah, I'm just gonna save it for some other time. When I have a bit more funds and, you know, possibly have maxed out Social Link or 2 so that we don't have to constantly have said personas in our inventory at all times. Did I even accept that request? I wasn't paying attention. No, I didn't. I want to double check something before we finally leave this accursed place of Tartarus. To do some Social Link stuff for a day or two. Because the deadline on the other request is different, isn't it? Yeah, we can wait until literally the end of the year to complete that one. So I'll leave it at that for now. So it's gotta be the shortest visit to Tartarus ever. And yet the video is an hour 30 minutes long. So, but, you know, as far as, you know, battles go, this was the shortest, briefest visit. Now that I think about it, I haven't given Mitsuru the outfit either, so might as well pop in for one more battle.